The villagers believed that soon the giant would wake up, so they must run away from the village. However, some villagers couldn't leave due to the lack of food and the harsh deserts surrounding the area. They must wait at least 10 days to collect the food. They believed the only choice was to find a hero to get the gem from the gemland across the giant's sleeping territory. No one would volunteer to do such thing. For rich families, including Ari's family, they didn't care because they had everything. Ari, who prepared to run, felt her life was confined by her family, so she took the chance and against her parents that she wouldn't run. Her parents both went crazy, but they couldn't shout. Ari left her parents to be in front of Gara's house. He was shocked to see Ari because he happily believed that her parents would take care of her. Ari said, "Don't push me away. This is the only chance you can prove to my parents that you can protect me." They both smiled, cried, and hugged each other. Now, Gara, his mother, and Ari discussed finding solutions. The only knowledge they had was the mythological tale of the gem. Gara observed the expressions on his mother's and Ari's faces before declaring, "I will embark on a quest to locate the gem." Hearing Gara's claims, his mother and Ari were stunned and warned him to be careful not to fall for the legend. Gara replied, "Yes, of course. The giant was a legend too, and now it's real. I must do this to protect the people I love." In the morning, all the remaining villagers were waiting in front of Gara's house to show their gratitude. To his surprise, Ari's parents were in the group too. Ari's father whispered to Gara, "Succeed and come back, son. Ari will wait for you." No one could deny this braveness, even Ari's parents, who chose to stay with the daughter and the other villager. People were watching their hero Gara walk into the unknown, which was believed to be dangerous. After hours of walking, he arrived at the cave of the giant, where the hot breath of him touched Gara. He wouldn't check more, but he observed the giant's hand. It was massive to grab 2 elephants in his hand. As he crossed the dark forest, the scent of damp earth mingled with the musty smell of decaying leaves. He carefully walked to avoid poisonous snakes. Suddenly, he heard something move slowly behind him. When he turned around, it stopped. Therefore, he ran. As he expected, it was an enormous snake the same size as a gigantic palm tree following him. Despite his best efforts, the snake was still keeping pace with him, and he knew he needed to outsmart it if he wanted to survive. As he ran, he crafted the formidable spear and forcefully planted it into the ground. He increased his pace and sprinted towards the curved path to grab the snake's attention. He ran towards the spear with the incredible speed. The snake caught on his heels. At the last possible moment, he turned to the left, causing the snake to meet its end at the sharp point of the spear. About the villagers, they tried to harvest gradually. They couldn't expect only help from Gara. They must help themselves too. To Ari, she was always looking at the path where her Gara took. She asked herself, "How is she?" As for Gara, he was now being chased by hyenas. Fortunately, he ran up to the stone wall and continued to another top spot to escape the dog's fangs. He climbed to the top of one of the highest peaks and stared at the shining area. If by distance, it seemed very far away. About the giant, he soon would wake up. What would happen when the giant wakes up and Gara couldn't find the gem yet?